a thing from Malaysia, right? Because we saw it with a BSC in Season 2 where they were saying, hey, don't fear us, we're just guys with 4 fingers and 2 thumbs. And then you have TS there saying, hey, we could lose this, we're very humble, sort of thing, like knowing their limits, and I really respect that from players.
Yeah, at some point that they even told INF, right? Like, yeah, you're aggressive. They're really respecting the fact that the playstyle of INF could really show in this tournament. Now we're waiting to see that in game number 2. Now we're into the draft. They ban out the respected ban, the Liu Bang and the Musashi, even the Dun as well. That's 2 already from Team Secret. They know how Team Secret wants to play harder early on to make things faster and quicker for them. Now they take the Mai Shunrui for themselves.
Yeah, so you can kind of see here that Team Secret are going for the kill, right? The Diadea, the Lung, the Mai Shiranui, like he said there, OSX. But, I mean, this is Sun on Lung, right? So again, this is going to be something that he knows how to play and play very well. Not to disregard Petroni's way of playing Lung, but when we just saw that Lady Sun play, oh, I'm very excited to see what Team Secret can do, as well as Shishan on the Mai Shiranui.
Yeah, they limit so much as well for the partner of this Lady Sun. Taking a Zhongfei, the Motsu right onto INF. What could be a great partner for space for Lady Sun? Now they're mostly expecting one quick way of like zoning everybody out. They might force them to take the Leon Po once again, but it didn't turn out just fine from that first game. But Team Secret's taken all the crowd controls like, hey, why don't we take yours from game number 1? Let's exchange. But INF needs to get smart with this on how to penetrate defenses here as well, because Team Secret knows how to activate everybody the moment that they know when to strike.
Yeah, it's like student and teacher, right? It's like, hey, here's what you've done wrong. We're going to show you in the most humble way. We've taken the monkey, we've taken the Mai, we've taken the Lung. We're going to go for the Diadea this time, but look in here.
Wow.
For the first time in the competition. Dao Chan comes through, a little bit of a rework, a little bit of a difference with this hero now, but it hasn't been as high appearance in this competition, right? I don't think it's been banned once.
Yeah, I think it's not of the most priority of either of the team because they want to go full-on capability. Oh, I love it. The Guan Yu. Yeah, show the motorcycle for once right here in HOKC. So in the clash lane, this disrupts everybody out in team fights because now, going back to what you guys said in game number 1, is INF putting the eggs in one basket once again because this dash of the last pick, as you guys mentioned, not really minded so much, but this relies everybody to be activated for all members possible once they call in for a team fight against Team Secret.
Yeah, I mean, that Guan Yu, right, that is a pretty precise pick coming in from Team Secret. We know they can play it very well, but it also means that they can push whoever's trying to get into that portal to run away for their life. Guan Yu is going to come in and be like, denied, baby. You're not going anywhere. You're staying right here in the gorge where we can handle you and take you back to base ourselves by killing you.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider is finally here.
Yeah.
Finally, you're about to see Guan Yu. And this is the thing that we need to see against Team Secret. How do you manage to counter that? There's so much mini crowd controls that could happen in team fights, and they need to be wary on how to counter that. Will they go for the items? Will they go for the defense? Now we're looking at the 2 junglers here at the start of this game number 2. What could go wrong for this one? They need to have early activation as well for INF to push this to another game against Team Secret.
Yeah, and Team Secret here, Chuan, I think there's going to be a lot of pressure on the Guan Yu right here. Because if he's able to find that right angle of attack, hit them back, yeah, you might Unending Sorrow, yeah, you might try to get away, but you're just going to be pushed into the enemy team. And it's all about positioning in this one. Xuan, if he gets that right initiation, they're going to have a field day.
Yeah, the only problem with the Guan Yu as well, it's not just the being able to push them out of the Dao Chan's portal, right? You can just push them away from those T1s, those T2s.
Yeah. Really, I mean, it could be as simple as that. I mean, although trying to do it and timing it perfectly is going to be really coming back to Influence Rage. How do they do this? How do they coordinate?
Yeah, it's all about that question, right? INF right now needs to adjust quickly, have that reset from game number 1, because if Team Secret would really start strong, or will really start strong in this kind of facing on the farm lane, this would mean a business for them as well. But look at the rotation of INF is doing. They're really forcing out Sun here to be in the turret for defense. Meanwhile, while everybody's just doing their own business up top and mid, I think INF is really eyeing on how to protect their lanes once more.
Yeah, just trying to give a bit of a head start to Guan Yu, right? Just giving him that XP and gold advantage onto Sony. But right now, Reiku is seeing that and responding very well. Reactive players on the side of Influence Rage. Lady Chen looking to rotate here a little bit. We may get a bit of an engaged Infinite Sony.
the Dream Roll on out of there. And that's going to be the end of it. I mean, the River Sprite, the map change, and where he's now in that portal section, kind of creating a little bit of a different, avenue of attack, right? Where TNX actually stuck around a lot longer than he probably wanted to have at that point.
Yeah, it's like a mini Friday Frenzy mode, right? Right up top. Like when I first saw that when the patch happened, I was like, man, they're really not paying this dude so well. He went just hiding on the other side. And this gets a mini game, right, from the Clash. Who's gonna get that first? Because it gets you gold. And this, with that kind of situation that Suwon had an advantage of against Charlotte, now he's freely roaming in mid, hitting level 4 right away.
Yeah, we can kind of see here.
Oh, they're going to go in. Oh, the Hisho ruins it. And the Shinobi pushing him back, and they've got first blood against Cozy.
Yeah, Shishan playing that very well with the knock-up, and then TNX coming in with the Dream Roll. That was a dream gank.
Yeah, Shisan, like, this is what he said. Teacher and student now taking the power picks from game number 1. They're showing. And if you're My Shinui, and if you use this hero in your games, probably watch this series because Team Secret is probably going to get a good start from this one.
Yeah, and if you're in my ranked games, you're like the Mai of the Cozy Game 1 version, which is the not-so-great one. I am bitter.
I'm sure he's great. He doesn't get his time to shine. 8 minutes is not the time. I mean, I don't think I can do anything within 8 minutes. It's a very small amount of time.
It's like asking yourself, how can I breathe? Right?
yeah. Teaching someone to breathe.
But this, I think Team Secret wants to cover more, but from this moment that we are seeing the goal lead here from INF, not too far just yet. They know how to play their cards, and they're just being cautious as well on how to address this. Being activation is most important here for the Charlotte, and also Petroni early on. Now they're waiting for the objectives.
Cozy gets knocked up yet again. They're going to be backing off with that Koi Tide. They've kind of been scurried away, but they're going to start the Tyrant instead. The Tyrant is about half-life. TNX does have the Smite, so this is going to be a tough one. It does look like he uses it. He does take the first Tyrant.
Yes, so first Tyrant once again going over to the side of actually, no, Team Secret getting the first neutral objective within the first 2 games of the series, right? This is their first time. Shishan gets a little bit of a CC onto him, but it's not going to be enough there. But, oh, bot lane.
They take it Petroni, and Swan just chasing him down. He rides over him. He's like, Ghost Rider, let's go.
I know, man. Like, it's just like a beautiful skin to witness. I just want to watch, you know? And with that kind of move that Team Secret has all over the map, this will push INF and even this hero right here for Villa 1 to be in places that she doesn't want to be with, and will really put pressure to call in members that doesn't have the right resources just yet to attack.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen already access.
Oh,
okay.
The top lane, Sunny, no real chance. Nice little gank, but Raiku's still up in front, doing a bit of damage, but he's going to back off for now, and it looks like both of these teams are going to disengage.
Yeah, My Shinui go back to some familiar scenes back into the farm lane there. They've already got the T1 down there, or meeting a 2v1. It's going to be interesting to see how Shishan can navigate this.
Yeah, open objectives as well. We have the Overlord present for Team Secret. They might want to take this away from INF since they have the advantages to do so. But looking at this, I think this is probably taken out. They could actually use this against INF right now, right? And they have all the lanes covered. Mai is busy, Shisan is busy down bottom, and now we have a pickup item from Sonya as well. We have the Axe of Torment, and they know how damage from TNX could shine.
They have to ride the wind of the unnamed Sorrow just to keep himself alive. He's going to be chased though, and then they're going to try to go over the wall. All the flash forward, even by Sun, doing some damage. He has the vision, he has the dream, he has the kill.
Yeah, Flaming Palms coming in beautifully there. The Infinite Fastest, though.
Oh, but Yuhan actually got caught out with the Infinite Vastness. He's going to get to safety. Sun, that is. He's by himself. He's doing some damage, and Villau is going to be killed in return. But Sun is continuing to fight, and it looks like Sun does die in return, but it's a 2 for 2.
Yeah, there's still a 4-kill disparity there, and gold is going over to the side of Team Secret for now.
Yeah, despite the 1K gold lead growing against Team Secret, the positioning on how Petroni seized that moment was really perfect to take the kill. It was a shutdown, by the way. And Sun, going back on that replay, look at the position right now of this Lady Sun.
Yeah, I mean, just look at it right now there. We can see that Villau and Cozy just trying to give aim here, but Petroni coming in from the Lung side here, taking down Lung in a great interaction there. So well played by Influence Rage, finally getting those 2 kills on the board. They just need to keep giving a little bit more of that, a little bit more calculation.
Speaking of which, objective slowly being contested, but this is the power spike of how the Dachau nowadays, right? You have the early zone and you have the Eye of the Whirlpool being used as bait.
They want to go.
Okay.
They got the nice little notch up with the Unending Sorrow. Use in return. It's going to use defensively. Now that's on cooldown. How does Team Secret want to proceed? It looks like they're going to still stick around, stay on the edge. They're doing a bit of damage. They're looking to just kind of push out this mid lane, at least for now.
Yeah, they kind of was really close in that moment. They still pressed their eye of the whirlpool from that situation.
Yeah.
INF. I was kind of expecting that everybody's all over the map, but they were so close. But Team Secret here, since they know that that portal is used, they might use an advantage.
Yes, use the advantage. I think that's what they're going to kind of do, right? Influence Rage needs every advantage that they can get, because they're already down to T1s as they take this Clash lead right now. And T1 in the mid lane not looking too healthy. Raikou a little bit too close.
On the backside, Swan, that's the angle that we were talking about. They've already got Patroni, and they're looking to go, but the Unending Sorrow used yet again. Raikou's a little bit low, but the Flaming Palm, perfectly timed by Sun, gets that double, and they're going to continue on.
You know, loving this mastery coming in from Team Secret. The range, the reach of this Luong Sun specifically forced Raikou and Patroni. Just got shut with it, by the way. Also for Cozy, another pickup of item, probably because of the toughness and the life sustain that Team Secret has. Venom Mustafa has been picked up as well, so this Lady Sun and this AoE would matter.
And they've got Cozy, Team Secret ready right now. It's 9-2. It's not looking good, but I want to congratulate Influence Rage. At least they've gone beyond the 8-minute mark.
Ooh, let's see how much longer they can last. The Either Whirlpool does come through into the mid lane, trying to save that T1. It does fall down.
no.
Right in the
No.
side. Oh, it was
No.
a trap. Oh, why would you go in the Whirlpool? Oh, the Razor Cavalry is going to be knocking him in, and they push him back. Chuan with the hero charge, but Chuan limps away. No, he's going to die, so they do get something. But that Whirlpool was disastrous and a bait for their own team.
Why? What was he doing? Villa 01, right in the middle of everybody, really offered himself like to be taken away by Team Secret.
Yeah, it's kind of like opening a door and then someone going, pop! Literally, Valau just was not available right now. At that moment, he was away from keyboard and phone. But neutral objective, second time going over to Team Secret. But looking at these lanes for the side of Influence Rage are not looking healthy. Obviously, the Clash lane all the way to the high ground turret. And we can kind of see that Influence Rage are trying to work on these side lanes. It's just a matter of time, right?
Yeah, TNX taking a lot of damage. Oh, he's going to get knocked up with the Ocean of Tears. He's been controlled a little too aggressive, out of position there.
Yeah, now Mask of Agony pick up for Cozy now. For this kind of momentum they had, I think this boils pressure for Cozy to make everything work with how the AoE works for its toolkit. Now, having the Scepter and as well as the Mask of Agony, you have cooldown, yes, a magical attack, but this also depletes the health region of Team Secret, hoping this could mean a silver lining for this team. But look at the position of Xishan here. They're really wrapping around Team Secret. No position. They're really pressuring everyone out.
Away. They've called the Whirlpool, though. That might not have been the greatest of positions. He's going to dash away. Hero charges back to safety. The Tyrant is now spawned, and this looks to be going the way of Influence Rage, unless Xishan can make some sort of action play. Nice little Kachus in there, does a little bit of damage. He's going to go in. He's showing Religion doing some damage. They've already gotten Sony. It looks like they've gotten the Tyrant as well. No, Raikou picks that one up, so they've gotten something, and it looks like they've gotten Yuan as well. But they turn this around, and Bilal has been killed, and they've got the control. TNX is taking a lot of damage, but Patroni is starting to do some work. The rolling right forward, but he runs right into Zwan, and Zwan says, I will take that. Eats him up, and he says, right on out, let's go. No, I'm going to take this one for the team.
Oh, yeah, Xuan actually got quite a few things from that whole interaction, right? They lost the Shadow Tyrant, but they was able to get a few trades there, equivalent trades, 3-3. Right, so Influence Rage really played their best within this interaction. We're going to see it in this gameplay that obviously Patroni goes down towards the latter part of this whole thing, and then Xuan gets literally frozen in time for them to take him down. But Influence Rage, 32k to 34. There is not a lot in this, and they are past the 8-minute mark. 11 minutes, we have the shadow alternatives of the neutral objectives.
I say INF is not too far gone for a comeback. That we have felt the presence of Cozy being the Lady Jin. Now they have more ways to deplete HP. Look at that initiation.
Goes in with Show Ruined, and Raikou's still up in front, but they really want this Overlord, and they need to take it. Raikou will pick this one up. TNX, Dream Rose back to safety, but Influence Rage, they're coming back, but it's taken some neutral objectives to do so.
And that is the enhanced Overlord Lace Gel for INF. We were talking about how the early game was really nasty and INF to even continue, but this, the presence of Cozy from this moment on, that deludes the flowing side, doing wonders to deplete everybody. But look at the push up top though.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Guan Yu rotating down to the mid lane, hopefully trying to give a little bit more of an assist for his team. But we have to give credit where credit's due, right? Raikou are in this jungle, we always say it. the Brazilian junglers are one of the greatest. They're so aggressive, but Xishan is just trying to proc some abilities here, but Raiku's still coming in.
Taking a lot of damage. Oh, the Flaming Palm does enough damage, and they get up getting the pickoff onto Villau. The Infinite Fastness back in, but it looks like they want to continue on. Nice two-man knock up Petroni, trying to run away. Xuan goes in, does slice and dices and kills him. Raikou now, Sony's going to be next, and they've gotten 3 members. Team Secret win that team fight.
Yeah, commending Suwon with the right targeting. That position of Petroni was not a good position to be in if you're up against a moving motorcycle. That is Team Secret maximizing the open mistakes that INF can commit. They know, they felt something out of that, all of the steals that Yuan did from Raikou, but this moment on, when they have the opportunity, really pushing the pressure right here in the mid lane.
Unending Sorrow used a little early, but Yuhan getting a little bit low. They don't really have the minions to continue pushing here, and they're going to decide to back off here. Mind you, Xuan had to go in the top lane to deal with the Shadow Vanguard, so he's kind of been pushed away, but unfortunately, they're just going to look to regroup at this stage.
Yeah, I think the saving grace here for Influence Rage was that Shadow Overlord, right? Those Vanguards were placed at the right time, gave a lot of pressure into that Clash lane, was just not able to kind of finish off with Team Secret, because if they didn't have that, I feel like Team Secret could have had the game-winning victory there. I mean, the high ground turret in that mid lane is looking very, very low. I think that is our access point to the victory.
I love how INF is keeping up right now. Like, man, it's not too far of a lead, like 2K gold lead, but no, Suwon, wrong road.
That one. He's trying to dodge it. He's gonna go down. He face checks that one, and he gets blown up for his troubles.
I really hope that this Guan Yu is not my grab ride at some point within this stay within Indonesia, because I don't think I trust him.
And they're looking at the face check there. INF wanted to seize the moment here, but waves pushing from Team Secret could really distract the start of INF right now. Will they go back? But Charlotte or Sony here? Oh, they got a tower out of Team Secret here.
They gotta watch out for Sony though. Sony is looking for a little bit of a back door. He's stopping it there, but nice try here for Influence Rage. They were able to get a high ground turret before Team Secret, showing that this team is not quite done yet.
Yeah, and they want to put pressure as well on both sides of the lanes. Look at this, INF on both ways. Waves pushing through. Raikou.
He does get the smites. Wasn't too big of an issue, but they were really not going to commit too much. Team Secret didn't have Xuan in that fight, so they're trying to fight that 4 versus 5. They didn't want to give up any more kills to throw this lead anymore, but it's so close in terms of this network.
That solo minion takes out the high ground turret. All that effort to try and defend it, and he just rocks up for, hey guys, you're not stopping me. I'm taking this. This is my only objective, is to take down turrets. I'm doing it.
Yeah, he got one job, and he did it right. INF looking for a way to seal this. Look at the position of where Suwon is coming from.
I mean, this is going to be tough, right? The fact that Team Secret still has the mid T1 survives, and they have super minions pushing down that lane. Yes, their bottom is a little vulnerable. They don't have that T3, so it's going to be in return. But it's the long way around, right? So Team Secret could use that space to potentially get something going. But Xuan, from the backside, the heroic charge pushing him back, says, I will take that one to go. Xuan going in with the drive-through, but the Unending Sorrow for Raikou. The Infinite Fastness, he's thought about going in forward, but no, it looks like he's going to back off. A little bit of a by Sunny.
I mean, he has to, right? I mean, look at that minion wave into the farm lane. If no one backs up and they all die, they could go straight in for this, but Team Secret looking to go for the Shadow Overlord for now.
Yes, Suwon, a perfect way to seal that force and trap out of INF. A great position as well to force them back to base. Another one though.
Xuan looking to go in. Xuan is there as well. Raikou, what you gonna do? The Unending Sorrow pushing him back. Oh, but the heroic charge is on point, and we talked about that in the pregame, right? The positioning is gonna be key, and Raikou is like, yeah, you have the Unending Sorrow, but I'm just gonna push you back in the enemy team. What you gonna do now?
Yeah, we're feeling the struggle here of INF. There's no one left to be on the front line here. It's just so risky to offer one hero out of INF because they can't really defend that much. With the enhanced Overlord as well, marching into the top lane, this will put pressure, and they need to be sure on who to target. Everything is just so right for Team Secret to be up front because they have the regen, they have more ways to be slippery, and they need to be careful on who to target because that could mean a counterplay once again. A quicker response for Team Secret.
Yeah, I mean, they have the secret ingredient that they didn't have the last time they was trying to approach the base, right? They have that Shadow Overlord. The Vanguards are literally in unison running down these lanes. Potential play here. They need to do something on the side of Influence Rage.
Yeah, Sony getting focused in here. He's trying to just deal with the wave, and he did clear that one, so that's very good for them. But now Team Secret have to back off. You talked about the fact that all 3 lanes were in sync. Good attempt, but unfortunately, Influence Rage were up to the task.
A task of a really hard defense there, right? We see Cozy going for the Splendor. He wants to be a little bit more aggressive if they decide to dive onto him from Xishan onto the Lady Jen, he now has the status, right? He can freeze in time and try and reformulate before dropping the destructive deluge. But yes, look at Lung Sun with 10 kills, 2 deaths. This is probably one of the best farm lane players that we know of, right?
Speaking of the farm lane of the opposing team, INF, yep, you have all the advantage to be either get an insta-kill, but one thing that just scares me here, everybody could just jump in Lady Sun at any point in time for Petroni. They need to hide him so good that either Suwon doesn't reach him or even Shisan can reach him. He had that combo that Mai Shinui does, and with this kind of item that he has, man, this is very scary to deal. This puts pressure on how to defend the only winning condition that INF has to take it to an ace against Team Secret.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of damage on the side of Team Secret right now. They're trying to brew something up here.
Oh, Raikou taking a decent amount, the Infinite Vastness. It looks like he's just gonna kind of back himself out of there. He's gonna go in reverse, but Raikou is a little low. They need to be careful here. This is gonna be a big one. The Tyrants at 18 minutes, kind of setting this one up. It looks like Team Secret are in the right positioning, but are they able to get it? They are. And TNX with a nice smite. The Dream Realm forward, they want this.
Sonny, look
they
at
got a nice
Sonny.
little two-man knockoff. Sun gets a little bit low, needs to be
Base.
careful. Sonny's pushing in the top lane. Sun is gonna look to go down, but Jisan is looking to recall. Might be too little too late. I'm not entirely sure because Sonny is still continuing to push, but he's going to walk into Juan in the top lane. He does deal with this, and it looks like Sonny will die for his efforts.
Yeah. Value and effort, right? Sony is getting taken down on a 2v1 up into the Clash lane, but man, Sage's Sanctuary coming through for Sun means that he can be a little bit more aggressive with these last few team fights because we're going into the 18-minute mark. Going from 8 minutes to 18 is 2 different sides of extreme.
I was kind of confused by how they wanted to pull that Whirlpool. They were kind of calling Sonic to go down with him for a team fight, but despite that, they want to push through. But it was kind of like a Team Secret sensed that at some point that they needed to go back in the base because there was no way that they found Sonny in any team fights. Now they're taking this advantage to their side and minions pushing at all lanes. This is scary for INF.
Yeah, firing all cylinders are both of these teams, right? There's nobody slacking in the game 2. It has been a fight of the Titans, 21 kills to 8 kills, which really just shows those watching at home, the kills don't mean nothing. It's all about the gold. It's all about making that macro plays to your potential. Because look at those side lanes. They're wide open on the side of Team Secret. Yes, all the high ground turrets have gone for Influence Rage, but hey, they're making good out of something bad.
I think the mid lane, last 2 turrets here of a Team Secret is just so important here to be on the defense, but opening the advantage of INF as well. Nothing to defend, but they need to be wary of how to position themselves, though. Tempest Dragon could really call on who's going to win this game, but yeah, they're going to be in a tight defense as well. Look at how Sonny is just trying really hard here.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, he's just trying to give some sort of like distraction in this lane, right? So they don't try and go for the Tempest, because if everybody goes to the Tempest, Sony gets access to the base, wins. If everybody goes to the Tempest, but then Guan Yu goes, they could be a team fight going up to the favor of Influence Rage, depending on how well Sun plays into it.
Somebody pulled Sony back.
Yo, looks like that's going to be Sage's Sanctuary. He's going to get blown up. Petroni, no real chance. They're going to continue on forward. The Heart Link by Yuan. He's looking to go. He gets to the knockup. They've gotten Sunny as well. That's 2 members down. It looks like they're going to get a 3rd one as a Sage's Sanctuary. He's up, but he's just going to go right back down. Team Secret are looking to end this game as they're looking to just march on the mid lane.
Team Secret literally saw what's coming against INF. Now from that move that he wanted to make a play down bottom, turned out to be a devastating move.
Nice
and now Team
knockoff
Secret in the base.
Shoru engine right onto Cozy. He flashes over the wall. They're going to continue on. The Sage's Sanctuary going to use by Shisan, but they take the base, and Team Secret will take game 2 in the series.
Yes, very well played by one of the teams from Malaysia, getting a 2-0 on their first series of the KC 2024, right? That's definitely the foot you want to start on, with this being your first day and your first match within your group.
Really great start for Team Secret. Now let's hear it right into our host and the stage on how Team Secret's preparation went. Again, it's day number 3. Let's hear it from them right on to our stage. Team Secret, the winning team for this series.